Hi students, welcome to today's online class. Today we are going to learn about the next elements in a form topic. In the last class we learned is how to create a username. Okay, to fill an application form you need to give a username, right? Your name. Okay, so we have learned just to create the field to give the username. Further we will see this is the input element. So using input element only we will give the names or any text we can give in our HTML web page. Okay, now this is the next is what HTML text field control. The type text attribute of input text creates a text field control. It is also known as a single line text field controller. The name attribute is optional, but it is required for the server side component, such as this is server side. It's not much needed for us. So our is client side is not HTML. So why this text field control is needed? See, we all are having our own names and our surnames, right? Or the last names we can say. Suppose Sanjeev Reddy. Sanjeev is the first name, Reddy is the last name. So whenever we will have the name like Sanjeev Reddy, we will be having in a single line, right? So and also when you are filling an application form, you need to know what is the first name and what is the last name. So whenever you are giving the text, here you will see this is the first name and this is the last name. But whenever you will see the output, of that particular web page, you will see the name in a single line. That is called as a text field control. You can see here now. Yes, you are allowed to give first name and last name. Whenever you execute this, the name will be in a single line. Okay. So just like Sanju Reddy, here giving Sanju, here Reddy. But the result will be in a single line like this. Now the next one is the next element is what? So you can see here, if you will omit name attribute, then the text field input will not be submitted to the server. So this is the case when you will omit this first name, just you will give the last name here. This cannot be read by the server. Means this application form cannot be accepted. You have to give this first name and last name. If you see the next one, HTML text area tag in a form. So this is a text area, means the tag in HTML is used to give the text which consists of more than one line. Suppose you need to give a description about the about some product. Okay, this product I used this many years. The quality is good, or something, some matter you need to give. Your feedback you have to give to the that particular web application, right? So at that time you need to give more lines of information. For example, we can consider our own address also. Address consists of house number, street, colony, area, everything you have to give right in your application form. When you are applying for something, you need to give the address. At this time, this is the text area is useful. So what is the syntax for text area? Just in form only we will give all these elements. Enter your address. This will be displayed. Text area is called what? We are defining the number of rows and number of columns. Okay, in a text box. Number of rows and number of columns in a text box. This is a small program. Combining all these four topics, we will have a program on our own. Okay. Now, just this is a text area which you can give the address or any description about any product or any information you can give here, more than one line. So enter your address here, you can give. Next is what? Label tag. Label tag in a form. Generally, what is the meaning of label? Label means what? called a label. You can read the definition here. It is considered better to have label in form as it makes the code passes browser user friendly. If you click on the label, it will focus on the text control. To do so, you need to have for attribute in label tag that must be same as ID attribute of input tag. So for what you are giving, for understanding purpose, for username you are giving a name. For if you are giving age in a scholarship form, it means what? For what purpose that age will be used? For eligibility criteria. If you are applying for any job, so the age limit for a job is 25 years. So it will validate depending on this label. That understand that for validation. So if we see the next example here. So what is label? If you click on the label tag, it will focus on the text control. To do so, you need to have for attribute in a label tag that must be same as ID attribute of input tag. Label is what it is good to use label tag with the form, although it is optional. But if you will use it, then it will provide focus when you tap on click on label tag. It is more worthy with touch screens. So whenever you need to give some information, that label has to, you have to give the label. Okay. Now the next one is you can see the label. These all are labels. First name, last name are the labels. Here next is what? HTML password. Generally, when you are accessing to your email, when you are logging into your email ID, you need to give password, right? Whenever you are giving a password for your screen lock, for your mobile phone screen locks, wherever you will see password, that password cannot be seen, right? So when you type something on a password field, how it will be? The dots will be appeared for any text. Okay, this will be appeared. So you have to design, you have to use the password field control element to have the password field to take the data in this form. Now let us have a example for these 4 fields. Now next is what? Field control here. So this is a program I have created. What is the program here? Creating forms in HTML. Form label I have given. Label means what? We are telling to the browser that it has to take the name only. So for name purpose I am creating this. You are telling to the browser. Input type is what? Text. Name is what? Username. For label, for last name, you are giving last name. This is any name we can give. This is also any name we can give. Input type is equal to what? Text you are giving. Label for what is eligibility. Why we are using age here? For eligibility criteria we are using age. So input type is called numbers. Age you can give as numbers. Label for mailing, address, label. So for address, for mailing only, right? To post a mail, to post a letter, we need address. So for that purpose, I have given here mailing. By telling the browser, it is for mailing purpose. Address is for mailing purpose. Everything we need to give it very clearly. Text area is I am deciding here rows 2, columns 20 for my text area. Text area closed. Next field is what I have given. Password field. In password field I have given input type is called password. This is very important. Password, whenever ID password, this has to be given must. So ID, which type of it is password? ID means what? You need to give a password. Browser understood that this field has to be given password which is to be hidden, means which cannot be seen to others. So name is called what? Password. This is the name will be displayed. That label, this name will be displayed. Okay. So input type I have given. I have closed the form body HTML. So what are the topics we have covered in this program, in this HTML program? First we have covered for these 2 lines name, username. So label covered. We have covered first text control. So text control for single line. Next is what? Text area to give address. Okay, it is for single line, displaying in single line. Text area is for address purpose to give many number of lines. And next is what? Age field we have given for what? For eligibility criteria. For eligibility, whether you are eligible for or not, the application will decide, the server will decide. Next is what? We have given password. Password is used for authentication purpose. It is used for authentication purpose. So we have covered these 4 topics in today's class. In next class we will see the remaining elements, that are radio box, radio button, check box. Okay, remaining are there. So this is about today's class. Let us execute the program once now. So I have given the code here. Clearly I have given code. So you can give label for each and every element. So I have given label for name, label for last name, label for eligibility, label for mailing, label for password also I have given. So in that, input type is equal to text I have given for username, input type is equal to text I have given for last name, input type is equal to numbers I have given for age, and input type is equal to password, ID password I have given for name, password. Let us execute that. First I have saved this form.html, and again I am saving. Whenever you do some modifications, you need to click on file menu and go to save button and click on it. After saving this, execute this. So where is the form? Here it is. You can double click on it. So you can see the output like this. So here name, any name you can give. Okay, and so I have given so here you can give Sanju. Here you can give Sanju Reddy. For example, age is what? 26. Okay, address is what? House number, somewhat A-9-20, like that. And password is what? So password for accessing to password will be generated automatically when you are applying for something. One time password will be generated, right? Like that password you can give. Yes, sir. Like this. The password will be displayed. In the next class, we will see the next options to create a form in HTML. Okay. So this is about form topic. In the next class, we will see. Thank you. I hope it is very clear to you.